Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to explore a thought-provoking phrase. Nobody cares about you. At first, it might sound harsh, even disheartening. But let's pause for a moment and delve into the deeper meaning behind these words. In our fast-paced world, it often feels like everyone is preoccupied with their own lives, their struggles, their ambitions, their social media feeds. It's easy to believe that nobody is paying attention to us. But I propose that this perception can actually be a catalyst for personal growth and empowerment. If we accept that nobody cares in the way we might hope, it encourages us to become our own advocates. When we learn to rely on ourselves, we discover strength we didn't know we had. In a society obsessed with appearances, being your true self is a radical act. Embrace your uniqueness, and you'll naturally attract those who resonate with your authentic spirit. The reality is that your journey is your own. No one else is responsible for your happiness or success. When you take ownership of your choices, you empower yourself to create the life you desire. While it may feel like nobody cares, remember that genuine connections are often formed in unexpected places. Focus on building relationships with those who uplift and inspire you. Everyone has their struggles, often hidden beneath the surface. By extending compassion to others, we can forge connections that remind us we are never truly alone. Instead of worrying about whether others care, direct your energy toward your own development. What do you want to achieve? Set goals, work hard, and celebrate your progress along the way. One of the most effective ways to combat feelings of isolation is to give back. By showing kindness to others, you create a sense of community and discover that caring is reciprocal. Feeling overlooked can be a powerful motivator. Use that energy to cultivate resilience. Rise above the challenges and let your journey be a testament to your strength. If you find that your current circle isn't supportive, take the initiative to seek out like-minded individuals. Build a network of people who share your values and aspirations. At the end of the day, you are your own biggest supporter. Acknowledge your efforts, no matter how small. Celebrate your milestones and recognize your worth. You are deserving of your own love and recognition. Embracing self-reliance is a powerful journey that allows us to reclaim our strength and autonomy in a world that often feels overwhelming. It begins with understanding that while support from others is valuable, the most important relationship we will ever have is the one with ourselves. When we recognize this, we unlock the door to personal empowerment. Self-reliance is about more than just being independent. It's about cultivating a deep trust in your own abilities and instincts. It means believing in your capacity to navigate life's challenges and to make decisions that align with your true self. When we rely on ourselves, we are no longer waiting for validation or approval from others. Instead, we take the reins and steer our own ship. This journey requires courage. It demands that we face our fears and insecurities head-on. We must learn to quiet the voices that doubt us and replace them with affirmations of our worth and potential. It's about giving ourselves permission to take risks, to step outside our comfort zones, and to embrace the possibility of failure as a stepping stone to success. Self-reliance also invites us to cultivate resilience. Life will throw obstacles our way, but when we trust ourselves, we find the strength to rise after every fall. Each challenge becomes an opportunity for growth, teaching us valuable lessons about perseverance and grit. We learn that we are capable of more than we ever imagined, and that belief in ourselves can carry us through even the toughest times. Moreover, embracing self-reliance encourages us to set boundaries. When we understand our worth, we learn to say no to what doesn't serve us and yes to what nourishes our spirit. We prioritize our needs and desires, creating a life that is truly ours, one filled with purpose and joy. As we embrace self-reliance, we also begin to recognize the importance of self-care. We understand that taking time for ourselves is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Whether through meditation, journaling, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, we nurture our inner selves, replenishing our energy and spirit. Ultimately, self-reliance empowers us to write our own narratives. We become the authors of our stories, crafting lives that reflect our values, passions, and dreams. We no longer wait for external validation to pursue what brings us joy. We ignite that fire from within and let it guide us. So I encourage each of you to embrace self-reliance. Trust yourself, honor your journey, and remember that you have the power to create a life that is authentically yours. Stand tall in your uniqueness and let your voice be heard, for in embracing self-reliance, you not only uplift yourself but inspire others to do the same. Your journey is just beginning, and the world is waiting for you to shine. Authenticity is a beautiful and transformative journey that invites us to embrace who we truly are, stripped of the masks we often wear. In a world that constantly bombards us with images of perfection and success, finding and celebrating our authentic selves can feel daunting. But when we commit to this path, we unlock a profound sense of freedom and fulfillment. To be authentic means to live in alignment with our true values, beliefs, and emotions. It's about understanding what makes us unique and unapologetically expressing that to the world. This journey begins with self-discovery. We must take the time to explore our passions, our dreams, and even our vulnerabilities. It's in this exploration that we uncover the essence of who we are. Embracing authenticity requires courage. It means having the bravery to share our true selves, even when it feels uncomfortable or frightening. We often fear judgment or rejection, but when we choose to be real, we create a connection that is deeper and more meaningful than any facade could offer. Authenticity allows us to attract the right people into our lives, those who appreciate us for who we truly are, rather than who we pretend to be. Living authentically also means acknowledging our imperfections. We all have flaws and insecurities, and that's what makes us human. When we embrace our imperfections, we create space for growth and self-acceptance. We learn that it's okay not to have everything figured out, and that vulnerability can be a source of strength rather than weakness. As we step into our authenticity, we also become more compassionate towards others. When we show up as our true selves, we inspire those around us to do the same. This creates a ripple effect of honesty and openness that enriches our relationships and fosters a sense of community. We realize that we are not alone in our struggles and that everyone has their own journey of self-discovery. Authenticity is not a destination, it's a continuous journey. Life will throw challenges our way that may tempt us to revert to old habits or to conform to external expectations. But by staying true to ourselves, we build resilience. We learn to navigate these challenges with grace, knowing that our authenticity is our greatest asset. In a society that often values conformity over individuality, choosing to be authentic is an act of rebellion. It's a declaration that we will no longer allow others to define who we are or how we should live our lives. Instead, we carve our own paths, guided by our intuition and passions. So I encourage each of you to embrace your authenticity. Celebrate your uniqueness, your quirks, and your story. Share your truth with the world, for it is in your authenticity that you will find your greatest power. Remember, when you show up as your true self, you not only honor your journey, but also inspire others to do the same. Your authenticity is a gift, share it boldly, and watch how it transforms your life and the lives of those around you. Personal responsibility is a profound concept that invites us to take ownership of our lives, our choices, and our actions. It challenges us to step into our power and recognize that we are the architects of our own destinies. In a world filled with distractions and external influences, embracing personal responsibility can be both liberating and transformative. At its core, personal responsibility is about understanding that our lives are shaped by the decisions we make. It means acknowledging that while we may not control every circumstance we face, we always have the power to choose how we respond to those circumstances. This realization is empowering. It allows us to break free from a victim mindset and reclaim control over our narrative. Taking personal responsibility also means being honest with ourselves. It requires us to reflect on our actions and their consequences, to ask tough questions about our choices, and to confront any denial we may have about our role in our lives. This introspection can be uncomfortable, but it's essential for growth. When we hold ourselves accountable, we cultivate a deeper understanding of who we are and what we truly want. Embracing personal responsibility encourages us to set clear intentions. It's about deciding what kind of life we want to lead and taking deliberate steps to create that reality. Whether it's in our careers, relationships, or personal goals, we become active participants in our journeys rather than passive observers waiting for things to happen. We learn that we have the power to shape our paths and that our actions, no matter how small, contribute to the larger picture of our lives. This journey also involves letting go of blame. It's easy to point fingers at others or external circumstances when things go wrong. However, true growth comes when we acknowledge that we have a hand in our outcomes. By releasing blame, we free ourselves from the weight of resentment and empower ourselves to take constructive action. Personal responsibility fosters resilience. Life will inevitably present challenges and setbacks, but when we own our choices, we develop the strength to rise above them. We learn to view failures as valuable lessons rather than insurmountable obstacles. Each misstep becomes an opportunity for growth, allowing us to adapt and evolve. Moreover, taking responsibility enhances our relationships. When we recognize our part in our interactions with others, we cultivate healthier dynamics built on trust and respect. We learn to communicate openly, to apologize sincerely, and to take steps to repair any harm we may have caused. This accountability deepens our connections and fosters a sense of community. As we embrace personal responsibility, we also begin to nurture self-compassion. Understanding that we are all on a journey filled with ups and downs allows us to be kinder to ourselves. We learn to forgive ourselves for past mistakes and to view them as stepping stones rather than failures. This self-compassion fuels our growth and encourages us to continue moving forward. In essence, personal responsibility is a commitment to living authentically and intentionally. It is a declaration that we will no longer allow circumstances to dictate our lives. Instead, we will take charge, making choices that align with our values and dreams. When we embrace this responsibility, we step into our true potential and create a life that is not only fulfilling but also uniquely ours. So I encourage you to take that leap of faith. Own your journey, celebrate your choices, and embrace the power that comes with personal responsibility. Remember, the life you desire is within your grasp, and it starts with you, your decisions, your actions, and your unwavering commitment to shaping the future you envision. Seeking meaningful connections is a journey that enriches our lives in ways we often underestimate. In a world that sometimes prioritizes surface interactions and fleeting encounters, it's essential to remember that the most profound experiences come from relationships that resonate deeply with our hearts and souls. Meaningful connections are not just about quantity, they are about quality, understanding, and shared experiences. To seek meaningful connections is to open ourselves up to the vulnerability that comes with authentic relationships. It means allowing others to see us as we truly are, flaws, dreams, and all. This level of openness fosters trust and intimacy, creating a space where we can be our genuine selves without fear of judgment. When we show up authentically, we invite others to do the same, creating a powerful bond that goes beyond small talk and casual acquaintances. In this quest, it's important to seek out those who share our values and passions. Meaningful connections often flourish when we surround ourselves with people who inspire us and challenge us to grow. Whether it's a friend who shares our love for art, a mentor who ignites our professional ambitions, or a community that rallies around a common cause, these relationships provide a sense of belonging that nourishes our spirit. Furthermore, seeking meaningful connections requires us to be present. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to become distracted by technology or the hustle of daily responsibilities. But when we take the time to truly listen, to engage in conversations that matter, and to be fully present in each moment, we foster deeper connections. These moments of genuine interaction are the building blocks of lasting relationships. Another aspect of meaningful connections is the willingness to invest time and energy into nurturing them. Just like a garden, relationships need care and attention to flourish. This might mean checking in on a friend, celebrating their successes, or offering support during challenging times. When we prioritize these connections, we create a network of love and encouragement that enriches our lives. It's also essential to embrace diversity in our connections. Engaging with people from different backgrounds, cultures, and perspectives not only broadens our horizons, but also deepens our understanding of the world. These diverse relationships challenge our assumptions and encourage empathy, allowing us to grow as individuals and as a community. Moreover, meaningful connections often thrive on shared experiences. Whether it's embarking on a new adventure, volunteering for a cause, or simply sharing a meal together, these moments create lasting memories that bind us together. It's in these shared experiences that we find joy and connection, reminding us of the beauty of companionship. As we seek out these meaningful connections, we also need to be open to letting go of relationships that no longer serve us. Not every connection will be a deep one, and that's okay. Recognizing when a relationship has run its course allows us to make space for new, enriching connections that align with our current selves. In this journey, we also discover the power of vulnerability. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we create opportunities for deeper understanding and compassion. Sharing our struggles and triumphs fosters a sense of solidarity and reminds us that we are not alone in our experiences. This vulnerability can be the catalyst for forging connections that are truly transformative. So I urge you to actively seek out meaningful connections in your life. Open your heart, be present, and invest in relationships that inspire and uplift you. Remember, it's in these genuine connections that we find our greatest strength and joy. By nurturing these bonds, we not only enhance our own lives, but also create a ripple effect of love and support that can change the world around us. The connections you cultivate today will enrich your journey for years to come, reminding you of the beauty of human connection and the power of community. Practicing empathy is a profound and transformative act that opens our hearts and minds to the experiences of others. In a world that often feels divided and disconnected, empathy is the bridge that can unite us. It invites us to step into someone else's shoes, to see the world through their eyes, and to understand their feelings and perspectives. This practice not only deepens our relationships, but also enriches our own lives in immeasurable ways. At its core, empathy is about connection. It encourages us to pause and listen, not just to hear words, but to truly understand the emotions behind them. When we take the time to engage with others on a deeper level, we foster a sense of belonging and compassion. This connection is essential. It reminds us that we are all part of a shared human experience, facing our own challenges and triumphs. To practice empathy is to embrace vulnerability. It requires us to open our hearts to the pain and struggles of others, even when it's uncomfortable. This act of vulnerability can be challenging, as it often confronts us with emotions we may want to avoid. However, it is through this discomfort that we grow. By allowing ourselves to feel and understand the struggles of others, we cultivate a richer, more compassionate worldview. Empathy also encourages us to look beyond our own experiences. It invites us to recognize that everyone has a unique story shaped by their backgrounds, circumstances, and challenges. When we approach others with an open mind and heart, we can break down the barriers that often separate us. We begin to appreciate the richness of diversity and the beauty that comes from different perspectives. Furthermore, practicing empathy can have a powerful impact on our communities. When we actively seek to understand those around us, we create a culture of compassion and support. This culture fosters an environment where people feel seen, heard, and valued. In turn, this can inspire individuals to reach out, lend a helping hand, and contribute positively to the world. One of the most beautiful aspects of empathy is its ability to heal. When we offer our understanding and support to someone who is struggling, we create a safe space for them to express their feelings. This act of listening and validating their experiences can be transformative. It reminds them that they are not alone and that their feelings are worthy of recognition. Empathy also encourages us to engage in meaningful conversations. By asking questions and being genuinely curious about others' experiences, we create opportunities for deeper connections. These conversations can lead to powerful revelations, helping us to uncover shared experiences and common ground, even with those who may seem very different from us. As we cultivate empathy in our lives, we must also remember to practice self-empathy. It's crucial to extend the same compassion to ourselves that we offer to others. Acknowledging our own feelings, validating our experiences, and allowing ourselves to be vulnerable are essential components of this journey. When we treat ourselves with kindness, we create a foundation from which we can better support others. In this ever-changing world, practicing empathy is more important than ever. It reminds us of our shared humanity and the interconnectedness of our lives. By embracing empathy, we contribute to a more compassionate society where everyone feels valued and understood. This practice encourages us to be active participants in creating positive change, not only in our personal relationships, but also in our communities. So I invite you to make empathy a cornerstone of your life. Take the time to listen, to understand, and to connect with others on a deeper level. Allow yourself to be vulnerable and embrace the stories of those around you. In doing so, you will not only enrich your own life, but also be a source of light and support for others. Remember, practicing empathy has the power to transform our hearts, our relationships, and the world. Together, let's cultivate a culture of compassion and understanding, one interaction at a time. Shifting your focus to growth is a powerful decision that can transform your life in remarkable ways. It is an invitation to embrace change and to view challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for personal development. In a world that often emphasizes perfection and comparison, choosing to prioritize growth allows us to celebrate progress over perfection and to recognize that every experience contributes to our journey. At the heart of this shift is the understanding that growth is not a destination but a continuous journey. It encourages us to adopt a mindset that welcomes learning and evolution. Instead of fixating on where we think we should be, we begin to appreciate where we are right now and the steps we can take to move forward. This perspective allows us to be kinder to ourselves, recognizing that every small step we take is part of a larger picture. Embracing a growth mindset also means rethinking our relationship with failure. We often view failure as something to be avoided, a sign of weakness or inadequacy. But when we shift our focus to growth, we start to see failure as a valuable teacher. Each setback carries lessons that can propel us forward, offering insights that help us refine our goals and strategies. By reframing our experiences, we free ourselves from the fear of making mistakes and open ourselves up to new possibilities. This journey of growth requires self-reflection. Taking the time to pause and assess our experiences allows us to identify areas for improvement and to celebrate our achievements. Reflection helps us clarify our values and aspirations, guiding us toward the paths that resonate most with our true selves. It's in these moments of introspection that we can truly understand what growth means for us individually. As we shift our focus to growth, it's essential to cultivate resilience. Life will inevitably present challenges, but with a growth-oriented mindset, we learn to bounce back stronger. We recognize that resilience is not just about enduring tough times, it's about adapting and thriving in the face of adversity. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to build our strength and character, reinforcing our belief in our ability to overcome obstacles. Additionally, embracing growth often means seeking new experiences and stepping outside our comfort zones. This can be intimidating, but it's in these moments of discomfort that we often discover our true potential. Whether it's pursuing a new passion, taking on a leadership role, or simply trying something unfamiliar, these experiences stretch us and help us grow in ways we never imagined. It's also important to surround ourselves with people who inspire and uplift us. When we connect with individuals who share our commitment to growth, we create a supportive network that encourages us to push our boundaries. These relationships foster collaboration, inspiration, and accountability, reminding us that we are not alone on our journey. Moreover, as we prioritize growth, we begin to practice self-compassion. This means treating ourselves with kindness as we navigate our journeys. We learn to celebrate our progress, no matter how small, and to acknowledge that growth is often messy and nonlinear. By practicing self-compassion, we create a nurturing environment that allows us to take risks and embrace change without the weight of self-judgment. Ultimately, shifting your focus to growth empowers you to live with intention and purpose. It invites you to engage fully with your life, to pursue your passions, and to invest in your personal development. This commitment to growth becomes a guiding principle that shapes your choices, actions, and relationships. So I encourage you to embrace this mindset shift. Choose to focus on growth and to see the potential in every experience. Allow yourself to be a lifelong learner, a seeker of new opportunities, and a person who celebrates progress over perfection. In doing so, you will cultivate a life that is rich with meaning, resilience, and joy. Your journey of growth is uniquely yours, and the possibilities that await you are boundless. Remember, every step you take is a step toward becoming the best version of yourself. An act of kindness is a profound expression of humanity that has the power to change lives, not just the lives of those on the receiving end, but also the lives of those who give. In a world that can sometimes feel overwhelming and filled with negativity, these small gestures of compassion remind us of the goodness that exists in our hearts and in our communities. Kindness is not merely a nice thing to do, it is an essential thread that weaves us together, fostering connection and understanding. When we engage in acts of kindness, we create ripples of positivity that can spread far beyond our initial intention. A simple smile to a stranger, a compliment to a coworker, or a helping hand to someone in need can brighten someone's day in ways we may never fully comprehend. These small gestures can lift spirits, provide comfort, and remind others that they are seen and valued. In a moment of kindness, we have the power to affirm someone's worth, often when they need it most. Moreover, kindness is transformative. It has the remarkable ability to shift our perspective and open our hearts. When we choose to be kind, we shift our focus away from ourselves and our own concerns. This outward focus encourages gratitude and appreciation for what we have, creating a positive feedback loop that enhances our own well-being. In acts of kindness, we often discover that we receive just as much, if not more, than we give. The joy and fulfillment that come from helping others can be truly enriching, providing a sense of purpose and connection that elevates our spirits. Engaging in kindness also serves as a powerful reminder of our shared humanity. In our daily lives, we may encounter people who seem different from us, different backgrounds, beliefs, or experiences. But when we extend kindness, we transcend those differences and create bonds that unite us. We begin to see others not as strangers, but as fellow travelers on this journey of life, each carrying their own burdens and stories. This understanding fosters empathy and compassion, essential ingredients for building a more harmonious world. As we cultivate a practice of kindness, it's important to remember that it doesn't always have to be grand gestures. Sometimes the smallest acts can have the most profound impact. A handwritten note to a friend, a warm meal for a neighbor, or simply being there to listen can create moments of connection that matter. These everyday acts remind us that kindness can be woven into the fabric of our daily lives, enriching our interactions and making the ordinary extraordinary. Additionally, kindness can inspire others to pay it forward. When we witness an act of kindness, it ignites a spark within us, encouraging us to do the same. This creates a beautiful cycle of generosity and compassion that can spread through communities and beyond. Imagine the power of a world where kindness becomes the norm, a world where people intentionally seek out ways to uplift one another, creating a culture of support and care. In our busy lives, it's easy to overlook opportunities for kindness, but they are all around us if we choose to be mindful. Whether it's reaching out to someone who may be feeling lonely, supporting a local charity, or simply showing patience and understanding in our daily interactions, every small act counts. By making kindness a priority, we create a legacy of compassion that can leave a lasting impression on those around us. Ultimately, the practice of kindness is a powerful tool for personal growth and connection. It invites us to be present, to open our hearts, and to acknowledge the impact we can have on others. Each act of kindness is a reminder that we are capable of creating positive change one moment at a time. So I encourage you to embrace the power of kindness in your life. Look for opportunities to extend a hand, share a smile, or simply be there for someone in need. Remember, kindness is a gift that costs nothing but holds immeasurable value. By choosing to be kind, you not only enrich the lives of others, but also cultivate a sense of purpose and fulfillment within yourself. Together, let's create a world where kindness is celebrated and compassion is the foundation of our interactions. Your actions can make a difference, so let your kindness shine brightly and illuminate the path for others. Building resilience is one of the most empowering journeys we can embark upon. It's about cultivating the strength to rise after setbacks, to adapt in the face of challenges, and to persevere even when the path seems daunting. Life, with all its unpredictability, will inevitably present us with trials and tribulations. But resilience equips us with the tools we need to navigate those storms, reminding us that we have the power to overcome and grow stronger in the process. At its core, resilience is about our ability to bounce back. It's not about being unbreakable or never feeling pain, rather, it's about acknowledging our struggles and finding ways to navigate through them. Each challenge we face is an opportunity for growth. By shifting our perspective, we learn to view obstacles not as barriers, but as stepping stones on our journey. This mindset allows us to develop the courage to face adversity head-on, knowing that every experience contributes to our strength. The journey of building resilience begins with self-awareness. Taking the time to reflect on our emotions, our reactions, and our coping mechanisms is essential. When we understand how we respond to stress and hardship, we can identify areas for growth. This self-reflection helps us recognize our strengths and vulnerabilities, guiding us toward more effective ways to cope with life's challenges. Moreover, cultivating a support system is crucial to resilience. We are not meant to navigate life alone. Surrounding ourselves with positive, uplifting individuals provides a safety net during difficult times. These connections remind us that we are loved, valued, and not alone in our struggles. Leaning on others for support encourages us to open up, share our experiences, and gain new perspectives. In these moments of vulnerability, we often find the encouragement and strength we need to keep moving forward. Practicing self-compassion is another vital component of resilience. It's essential to be kind to ourselves, especially during tough times. When we encounter setbacks, we may be tempted to engage in negative self-talk, berating ourselves for perceived failures. However, resilience teaches us to treat ourselves with the same kindness we would offer a friend. Acknowledging our feelings, validating our struggles, and allowing ourselves to heal fosters a sense of acceptance that is foundational to resilience. Additionally, cultivating a growth mindset plays a significant role in building resilience. This means embracing challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. When we believe that our abilities can be developed through dedication and effort, we become more willing to take risks and face adversity. This mindset shifts our focus from fearing failure to embracing the lessons that come with it. Each setback becomes a chance to reflect, adapt, and emerge even stronger. Resilience also involves setting realistic goals. Breaking down larger aspirations into smaller, achievable steps allows us to maintain a sense of progress even when the journey feels overwhelming. Celebrating these small victories fosters motivation and reinforces our belief in our capabilities. This practice not only helps us stay focused, but also cultivates a sense of purpose, driving us to keep moving forward. Furthermore, engaging in mindfulness and self-care practices can enhance our resilience. Taking the time to nurture our mental and emotional well-being is crucial. Whether it's through meditation, exercise, journaling, or simply spending time in nature, these practices provide us with the space to recharge and reconnect with ourselves. By prioritizing self-care, we build a solid foundation that equips us to handle life's challenges more effectively. Ultimately, building resilience is about embracing the journey of life with an open heart and a determined spirit. It's about recognizing that while we cannot control every circumstance, we can control how we respond. Each challenge we face is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to emerge stronger than before. Resilience teaches us that our greatest strength lies not in avoiding adversity, but in facing it with courage and grace. So I invite you to embark on this journey of building resilience. Embrace your experiences, seek support, practice self-compassion, and cultivate a growth mindset. Remember, resilience is not just about bouncing back, it's about rising stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. Each step you take on this path not only empowers you, but also inspires those around you. Your journey of resilience is a testament to the human spirit, a reminder that we are capable of overcoming anything life throws our way. Creating your own community is one of the most enriching and transformative endeavors you can embark on. It's about cultivating a space where people come together, not just to share experiences, but to uplift, inspire, and support one another. In a world that can sometimes feel isolating, building a community offers a sense of belonging, connection, and purpose. It is a beautiful reminder that we are stronger together, woven together by our shared values, passions, and aspirations. At the heart of creating a community is the intention to foster genuine connections. This begins with reaching out, whether it's to friends, neighbors, or even acquaintances. Take that first step to invite others into your circle. It could be as simple as hosting a gathering, starting a book club, or organizing a local volunteer effort. These moments of connection create a foundation for deeper relationships to flourish. When we open our doors and our hearts, we create a space for others to do the same. Moreover, authenticity is key in building a vibrant community. When you are true to yourself and your values, you naturally attract like-minded individuals. This authenticity sets the tone for the community you're creating, inviting others to bring their true selves as well. Encourage open dialogue and sharing of experiences. It's in these honest conversations that we find common ground and build trust. A community rooted in authenticity is a powerful force for connection and change. In creating your own community, it's essential to embrace diversity. The richness of any community comes from the varied backgrounds, perspectives, and experiences of its members. By welcoming individuals from different walks of life, you cultivate a tapestry of ideas and insights that can enhance the collective experience. Diversity not only broadens our understanding, but also fosters empathy and compassion, reminding us that there is beauty in our differences. As you build this community, consider establishing a shared purpose or mission. Having a common goal brings people together and creates a sense of direction. Whether it's focused on social change, personal growth, or simply providing a space for creativity and joy, a shared mission fuels passion and commitment. It gives members something to rally around, igniting a collective energy that can drive positive impact in the world. Engagement is another crucial element in nurturing your community. Encourage participation and input from all members. Create opportunities for everyone to contribute their skills, talents, and ideas. When individuals feel valued and heard, they are more likely to invest their time and energy into the community. This sense of ownership fosters a deeper connection, creating a resilient and dynamic environment. In times of challenge, a strong community becomes a vital support system. When life throws obstacles our way, having a network of people who care can make all the difference. This is where the true power of community shines. It's about lifting each other up during difficult times, offering support, encouragement, and understanding. A community that stands together in adversity emerges even stronger, reinforcing the bonds that tie its members. Additionally, creating a community is a continuous journey of growth and evolution. It's important to remain open to change and to adapt as the needs and dynamics of the group evolve. Regularly checking in with members, seeking feedback, and being willing to pivot when necessary can help keep the community vibrant and relevant. This adaptability ensures that the community remains a space where everyone feels included and valued. Finally, take time to celebrate the successes and milestones within your community. Acknowledging achievements, big and small, strengthens the bonds between members and reinforces a sense of belonging. Whether it's a group project completed, a personal achievement shared, or simply a gathering to appreciate each other, these moments of celebration create lasting memories and inspire continued engagement. So I invite you to embark on this beautiful journey of creating your own community. Reach out, be authentic, embrace diversity, and nurture connections. Remember, the impact of a strong community extends far beyond its members. It radiates outward, creating a ripple effect of kindness, support, and inspiration. As you cultivate this space, you'll not only enrich your own life, but also contribute to the well-being of those around you. Together, let's celebrate the power of community, for it is in our connections that we find our strength, our joy, and our shared humanity. Celebrating your achievements is a powerful practice that can profoundly enhance your sense of self-worth and motivation. In a world that often pushes us to keep striving for the next goal, it's essential to take a step back and recognize the milestones we've already reached. Each achievement, no matter how big or small, is a testament to your hard work, perseverance, and growth. When we pause to celebrate, we honor our journey and remind ourselves of our capabilities. Every achievement carries a story, a unique journey filled with challenges and triumphs. Reflecting on these stories can inspire a deeper appreciation for the effort you've invested. Perhaps you conquered a personal fear, completed a project that required countless hours of dedication, or simply made a decision that brought you closer to your goals. Each of these moments deserves recognition. They are not just points on a timeline, they are the building blocks of who you are becoming. Moreover, celebrating your achievements can foster a sense of gratitude. When you acknowledge your successes, you invite gratitude into your life. This practice helps you recognize the support you've received along the way, friends, family, mentors, or even your own inner strength. Gratitude nurtures positivity, encouraging you to focus on the abundance in your life rather than what's lacking. This shift in perspective can enhance your overall well-being and inspire you to keep pursuing your dreams. It's important to celebrate in ways that resonate with you. This could be throwing a small gathering with loved ones, treating yourself to something special, or even taking a moment of quiet reflection. Whatever form it takes, make it meaningful. Create rituals that allow you to pause and truly savor your successes. This practice transforms achievements from mere milestones into meaningful experiences that contribute to your growth and happiness. Additionally, sharing your achievements with others can amplify the joy of celebration. When we share our successes, we inspire those around us. Your journey may encourage someone else to take that leap of faith, pursue their dreams, or recognize their own achievements. In this way, celebrating your victories not only honors your path, but also creates a ripple effect of motivation and inspiration in your community. Remember, it's okay to celebrate even the small victories. Society often emphasizes grand achievements, but every step forward is significant. Did you finish a challenging project? Did you navigate a difficult conversation? Did you take time for self-care? Each of these moments matters. By acknowledging the small wins, you create a culture of success in your life, reinforcing the belief that progress is made one step at a time. Celebrating your achievements also serves as a powerful reminder of your resilience. Life can be unpredictable, and challenges may arise that test your strength and determination. When you take the time to reflect on your accomplishments, you remind yourself of the hurdles you've overcome and the lessons you've learned. This reflection builds confidence, empowering you to face future challenges with the knowledge that you have succeeded before and can do so again. As you celebrate, consider documenting your achievements. Keeping a journal or creating a visual representation of your successes can serve as a source of inspiration during tough times. When you look back and see all that you have accomplished, it can reignite your passion and determination, reminding you of your journey and the potential that lies ahead. So I encourage you to embrace the practice of celebrating your achievements wholeheartedly. Take the time to reflect, to appreciate, and to share your successes. Honor your journey and remember that every achievement, no matter its size, contributes to the beautiful tapestry of your life. By celebrating, you not only uplift yourself, but also inspire those around you to recognize and honor their own journeys. Together, let's create a culture of celebration where we lift each other up and acknowledge the incredible power of our accomplishments. Your journey is worthy of celebration, and you are deserving of every moment of joy it brings.